Good morning, Internet. This is Alex the Sudokus, and it is Sunday the 30th of August 2020. We have another medium New York Times Sudoku for you today. I thought I'll do another no pencil marking and make that a regular thing where I can, and only kind of do the speed solve on days where I'm kind of like meant to go to work in the morning and be in a bit of a rush. Or if I have a bad time with hard Sudokus, basically. Actually, we're sticking to normal markings. So, let's see. So what we'll do is we'll look around the board and see if we can pin any numbers down. So these twos, all pins, are two down in here. So there's a rule whereby if you've got 4 digits looking into the same cell, there has to be a resolution, basically. So this 2 forces a pinned pair of 2s there, so this column is out of play, and I've got another 2 over there. That doesn't help me right now. So what about 3s? Well, these 2 3s creates a pointed pair, leaving a pair of 3s down there. Not helpful. Another pair of 3s over there, and these 2 3s locks a 3 over there, so hopefully that will be more helpful. It's not actually that helpful. So let's look at 4s. 4, I've got a pair of 4s over here. Nope, I can't see any progress with that 4. So what about 5s? I've got a pair of 5s there. 5s are locked in these 2 cells as well. I think that's it, so no developments there either. 6s, we have 6s locked in there. Let's see. Oh dear, no developments on 6s either. What about 7s? Please give me something. I've got a pair of pointer 7s over there, working with that 7, forcing a 7 in that cell. So now there's another 7 there. And let's see. 7, 7, 7. So I've got a pair of 7s there as well. But that's it really. So 8s. 8s, I've got a pair over here. And I've got a single 8 over there. I think that's it. These 8s don't really interact very well. So what about 9s? 9s, I've got... so the 9 forces a pointed pair over here. So that can't be a 9 either. And it can't be a 7. So therefore it has to be a 4. Does that 4 do anything for us? No. Okay, at least we've unlocked another number. 4, 4. Okay, so let's carry on with the 9s. 9s. Can't see anything else with the 9s, so let's go back to 1s. 1s are locked in these 2 cells, but it can't be because I've got pointed triple here. So 1 has to be up here thanks to these 2 1s and a pointed triple there. That doesn't immediately give us anything else, but it does give us a triple here. So we are left with 4, 5, and 6. I've got a 5 there. I don't have 4 or 6, but it does mean a 5 is here. So 4s and 6s are there. These 5s don't give me anything else. So I've got 5 pinned in there, 5 pinned in there. Okay, so that's all the 1s we can do as well. So let's have a look at 2s. 2s are locked over there because of this 2 creating a pointed pair with that 2 as well. So no progress really, because that just forces another pair of 2s up there, and those are not helpful right now. So let's have a look at 3s. Still left with a pair of 3s there, pair of 3s, pair of 3s. What about 4s? 4, 4, 4, 4. So I've got a pair of pointed 4s, pair of 4s. Not useful at all. So let's see, 5s. Have we got anything new with 5s? I do apologise for the sniffling. I just get them some days. Let's see. Oh yeah, 6 is pinned in that cell. So let's see. These are now 1, 4. 1, 2 and 4. I've got 2 and 4 down there, so that's got to be the 1. So these are 2s and 4s. Doesn't help me at all. So what about here? We've got 3 and 6. So I've got a 6 over there, so that's got to be a 3 and 6. So there's a 3. Yes, the 3 helps me pin a 3 thanks to those 3s. So now we've got another 3 over here because of these 2 3s and that 3 acting on each other. So we're left with pair of 3s as X-wings. So good progress. 6s. Okay, these 2 6s. Oh, let me turn off my phone. Let's see. So these 3 6s locks a 6 in here, and now these 2 6s locks a 6 over here because of that 6. So that just released the 4 over here, and that 4 doesn't lead anywhere for us. What about 6s? Can we do anything else with the 6s? No, we're left with a pair of X-wings now. So let's resume with the, were we looking at the 3s before? Or was it the 2s? Let's have another look at the 2s. Oh, that's helpful. Yeah, I'm glad I looked at the 2s because we have another 2 here. Because these 2 cells can't be 2s. The other way looking at it is, that 2 creates a pointed pair of 2s, locking these 2 cells. So that being 2, we're left with 7 and 9. Can't resolve them just yet. But we're making way, making progress. So these have to be 7 and something else, and I can already see a 7 there. So that's the 7. And 5 is the remaining cell. So does that help us, this 5? Yes, it does. So this 5 looks over here, and that 5 creating a pointed pair of 5s. So the pointed pair and the 5 locks the 5 there over here. So now we've got another pair, which are 9s and 8s and 9s. Can't be resolved over here, can't be resolved this way either. So that's disappointing. So we're looking at 5s, weren't we? 5s. So 5s are locked in here, 5, 5 in here. So I think they're locked in those 3 cells. Not helpful to us at all. 6s are locked in. Hang on, are these the same cells as something else? 2, 3, 4, 5. No, maybe we were actually working on 6s before, and I've lost my place. So yeah, I've got 6s, unless they're 1s. No, they're not 1s. So let's look at 7s now. 7s. Oh, we've got a triple here. Is that helpful? These are 1, 9 and 1, 8 and 9. So that's season 9. No, 1, 5 and 9. Ah, I've got 5 and 9 there, so that's got to be a 1. I can't see 5 or 9 in these cells though, so no, nothing on that. So what was I doing? I was looking at 7s, that's it. 7s, so 7, 7, 7, 8s, 8, 8. So I've got a pair of 8s here, pair of 8s here. Anything else? No, not quite. So 8 is in a tricky spot. 9s are locked in those cells. And somewhere in here, somewhere in here. So I think I've exhausted myself with the options. Let's do one last round of just normal notations to see if we can find anything else. Ah, we've got 1 over here now because of that 1. So these 2 1s act down here. So now we've got a pair of 1s over here as well. Let's see, I've got a pair of ones there as well, so that means those three are all ones, or possibly ones. Twos, where am I missing the twos? Over here, and over here, and over here. So not helpful, but and these ones as well. So I've got ones and twos locked in those cells. So if I've got another set locked in those cells, that may be useful. But before I looked at that, let's see, have we got anything here? Yes, the 8 locks that, so these are 8, which means, what does that mean? It means 8s are locked in these cells. Can I lock the 8 in the column as well? No, I can't, so that's not super useful. So these are 8, 9, and 4. 4, 8, and 9. No, they can't be resolved just yet. So ones are and twos, threes. Threes are locked in these cells and these cells. So fours are locked in those cells. 4, 4. So locked in. Oh, hang on a sec. So that 4 and that 4 locks those two cells from 4s, creating a pointed pair. So I have to have a 4 in these two cells, but I see a 4 over there, so that means that has to be a 4, which means that has to be a 4 as well, thanks to these 3 4s working together. So now we're left with a pair of 4s up there, pair of 4s in any of these cells, and a pair of 4s over there. Disappointing again, so 5s, pair of 5s there, 5, 5, 5, no, 6s, 6s are locked in the X-wing positions, 7s, do apologise if I'm being really slow here, 8 is locked in that cell because of these 8, so now that 8 and 9 are resolvable, which locks a 9 there and a 7 there, and that 7 in turn locks a 7 over here, and that 7 in turn locks a 7 up here, and that unlocks the 7 and the 9 up there as well. So this 9 locks a 9 down here and a 9 over there now. So that 9 locks a 9 over here. So now we have an 8, and that 8 locks an 8 over there, and we've got 8s in these 4 cells left now. So what about these cells? These are 4s. Well, 4 has to go here because the other 4 has to go in the pointed pair. So 4 and 5. So these are 4s and 1s. Didn't we lock the 1s? Oh no, this is the 1 that's in at an angle. So what about here? We've got 4s and 2s. The 2s also unknown at the moment. So let's look at this cell. This cell has to be a 5. So that's the 5, that's the 5 as well because of these 5s working together. So that's all the 5s. So we have another single here, which is a 1, 2. Yes, that's a 2. So that locks a pair of 2s down there now, so we still don't know where the 2 goes. That's frustrating. What about these 2? These 2 have to be 1s. Well, that has to be the 1 now, which forces a 1 here, which means the 1 is down here, and that's got to be the 4, and that's got to be the 4 as well. So that's 1s and 4s done. That releases the 8, and that forces another 8 down here as well. So that forces a 6 over there and a 6 over here, which means the final cell is a 3 and a 3, and this is a 2 and a 2. And that is today's medium New York Times Sudoku with no pencil markings at all. So hope that's been useful. Yeah, I will try and do no notations every day just to kind of like push myself a little bit in terms of spotting patterns when it comes to the hard puzzles. Basically, I'm hoping that is useful. I think it helps me, my mental exercises when it comes to the triples and possibly even the quadruples, and And yeah, so please like and subscribe if you enjoy my videos, and I shall see you tomorrow. Bye!